Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry.
Hey everybody, it's your girl Lo, aka LK Sims, and we are back with another video. We are jumping in exactly where we left off with the last episode. As y'all can see, some colors and stuff may look a little bit different. Your girl had to change some settings on her G shade. My migraines were getting a little bit out of control, so I did have to tweak the settings. I did have to change down some of the shading. The whites in my game were a little bit too bright, and my migraines were getting out of control. So let me know how y'all are feeling about the colors in game right now. Let me know if they're too dull for you. I feel like they still give off a really good shade, and they're still pretty vibrant without being just too excessively bright. And then as well, I turned down some of the lighting in the house. But it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon, and Winnie is pretty tired, and she does need to shave and stuff. Let's see. She did everything that she had to do for work. I wanted them to go and get some sushi and stuff, but this is his first night really. And I took out my power nap mod. So y'all know she's addicted to coffee. So she just came back from the OBGYN not too long ago. Oh, she needs to take her medicine. So let's have her. No, she took it. But he said that she's feeling light as a feather. Y'all, she has not been. Some supplements might help. She took some. But I'm going to have her come in here and brew a pot of coffee. And I don't know. Maybe they can go out to dinner tomorrow. I'm going to have her just order in tonight. And let's see. Let's do a healthy food delivery because she has to start eating better. Oh, I still can't believe that he's here. I think I'm going to control him. Yeah, I think I'm going to control him because he's going to piss me off. He's all up in the refrigerator, not cleaning up after himself. And I feel like it'll add... Oh, I don't think you can control a spend the night guest. You can't. I can't control him. Okay, so we can't control him. We're just going to add him to a group. One thing we can do is we can tell him to steady sit the ass down. So we're going to add him to a group. She is exhausted. I wish there was energy drinks in the game. Like, we need some Red Bulls, some Primes, some Alanis. We need some of all of that in the game ASAP. But where are you going? She don't know what to do. She's all over the place. Winnie, what are you doing? She just needs some space. He says space where? Space where, baby? You can't run from me. At this point, Adonis is coming in here. He's like, dang, Winnie, is it really like that? Do you really have to... Look, he's like, are you really being dramaed out right now? Is this really what life has come to? Are you really coming in your room to drink a cup of coffee? Am I making you feel out of place? Am I making you feel uncomfortable in your own home? We've never been this out of place with each other. We've always been close. We've always been there for one another. And we just always had this bond. And I feel like in Tartosa, something happened, something clicked, and we just haven't been meshing. We haven't texted, we haven't talked on the phone, and something just hasn't been there. And she's just like, no, I don't feel uncomfortable. Oh no, now he's bringing up money. He's like, I paid for that trip because I felt like you needed to clear your mind, and I wanted to be there for you. I wanted to be the person to do that. And she was like, that's where the problem is, Adonis. She's like, it's just that right there. It's just like you're always just throwing the trip up in my face. And she was like, the trip was amazing. The point of it was that I was out doing my own thing, and I was meeting people. And she was like, when I went on that date and you found out about it, I felt like you flipped the whole script and you was throwing the I'm so sick of that. Oh my gosh. We're ignoring that. This is what happens every time that they're with each other. I can't even order the food because he is coming in here with all of this. He's throwing advances at me. He's at my freaking door. And Adonis, at this point, he better be glad, because Adonis is like, who is at your door right now, Winnie? And she's just like, oh my God, let's just not go there right now. And he's like, no, who's at your door? And she's like, my neighbor. And he's like, so you're not gonna answer? And he's, Adonis, please, let's just not go there right now. Look at B, like, so you ain't gonna get the door. And he like, so you're not gonna get the door, Winnie. And she like, Adonis, look, for real, let's just look. It's my neighbor. He's cool and all. He plays with B. We chill. I've hung out with him a couple of times. It's nothing like that. It's nothing like that at all, period. We ain't play house. We ain't do none of that. We ain't sleep with each other. We ain't sleep with each other. What did happen? We ain't sleep with each other. That's it. This is crazy. Just order the food, Winnie, because at this point, it's too much going on. I wish I could control him. I want to cancel the stay over so bad. Just so I can control him. Because I feel like Adonis would have went out there, opened the door, and be like, yeah, what'd he do? What's up? Let's see. This food look boring. No, let's get some sushi. That look boring. Let's get... Damn, this stuff is expensive. Let's get a salmon sandwich. Some crab sushi. Oh my God. And let's get a berry cake. Let's get some sweet. This stuff is expensive. Where did he get that drink from? Oh my gosh. Okay, y'all. She need to come in here. She need to cool down. She need to cool down. Come in here, use the bathroom, girl. What does she have to do for work today? Y'all bear with me. I think I'm gonna end this stay over with Adonis, and I'm just gonna invite him back and ask him to stay tonight. Okay, y'all, so I was having some technical difficulties with the game. So y'all know that I canceled the stay over with Adonis. I might have to add it back because I wanted to control him, but I'm having some problems with it. And of course, we ordered the sushi from Sonic and Severinka's food shop delivery system, but it never came. We were looking for it on the side of the road. So Winnie just went ahead to bed, and of course Adonis is still up. He was cleaning up around the house, but the next door neighbor is playing some very loud music. So Winnie is up, and she is going to go knock on the door, oh my gosh, and politely go ask him to turn his music down. We're gonna have to probably add this stay over back because Adonis is cute trying to leave, and I was just trying to control him and ask him to stay and stuff, but we could really just add it back. I hate that I did that, but we could just add it back. And say I can't. Let me stop controlling him. I do apologize, y'all. I'm just fudging stuff up right now. Don't control him. And let's see if we could add him back to the stay over. Okay, we just put the stay over back. But she went to go knock on this man's door because this is entirely... Oh no, this is unnecessary. I don't even know how to yell at you. Y'all complain angrily about the noise. Come on now, this is ridiculous. It's 11 o'clock at night. He said, hey, I live here too. I'm sorry your life is boring. Maybe you should go to the lounge and have some fun of your own. Not throw a drink, Winnie. That's just taking it too far. That's just taking it too far. Let's just argue about politics. Like, look, you ain't got to be rude. You do not have to be rude to me, Danny. I just asked you to turn... Oh, and he didn't even give a damn. Nah, just go back in the house. Forget you. I ain't got time for that. That was rude. Oh my gosh. Why does it sound like Adonis is in here making a drink? I think it's time for them to sit down and talk. He did. Why not? She need a drink. What he make? Let's drink this one. And then I guess they can come sit over here and talk. Or can we call him to a drink? Drink. Yeah, drink it. You made it. And then y'all come sit down together. So we could just have this discussion and go ahead and get it out the way. I think that she needs to tell Adonis about Cain and what her plans are for the future with Cain and where they plan on taking this, because I really see a future with him, and I think that she just needs to ask Adonis to just be friends, because at this point she just need not kiss and grind. She just needs to ask him, like, what are we? Like, is there a place to be like, what do you want from me? Let's ask him about our relationship goals. It's like we've been doing this on and off thing since high school, and it's getting to the point where it's very tedious and it's taking a lot out of me. And I think at this point, Winnie is just going to have to be real with him and just let him know, like, I have always been second to your ex. When I was there for you, I loved you. I was always there for you. I always had your back. And when I was ready to be committed with you, your ex always came before me. All the times that she broke your heart, she cheated on you, she put other guys before you in high school, and she made you look like a fool. And she was like, Adonis, I ain't even trying to go there with you, but like, she made you look like a fool in front of the whole school when she cheated on you. Like, she got pregnant by Dylan and everything. Like, the whole school knew that she cheated on you, got pregnant by Dylan, had an abortion by Dylan, and you took her back. And I was the one sitting there looking stupid that was in love with you, has been in love with you ever since, and I have never even gotten the half of you. I have always gotten the bare minimum. I picked up the pieces. I let you lay on my shoulder and cry about it. I was there. I was always there. And she was like, I moved out of my parents' house. I moved to San Manchuno to get not only away from them, but away from you as well. And she was like, you are always going to be my best friend. You're always going to have that special place in my heart. But she was like, you invited me to Tartosa to find myself, to see what was really out there for me. And she was like, I did. And she was like, I met somebody. And she was like, I'm not trying to rub this in your face, and I'm not trying to make it seem like he's better than you. I honestly don't know where it's even gonna go, but I have met somebody and like it is long distance and he does live in a whole nother state, but I'm willing to try it, and he's nice and he treats me in a way that nobody has ever treated me. Like, I just met this man, Adonis, and he took me out on a date. As long as I've known you, you never even taken the time out to invite me out to a movie, to a restaurant, any of that. Like, you always treated me like, I don't even want to use that analogy, but it was just like I was your friend that you just took the time out to have sex with, just to feel the need when Paige wasn't there. Like, I just don't want to be a part of that. I don't. Enthused about dogs. No, that does not go with the storyline. And honestly, I feel like she's gonna have to like express, like, let's see if like we can express some type of feelings. Like, I'm sorry, y'all. My son was calling me, and I don't want y'all to think like I'm throwing so much on y'all about Winnie and Adonis and where they came from, but I really want y'all to kind of understand the backstory of Winnie and like what she's really given up with Adonis and what she's really letting go, because she has really been through a lot with them. And let's just talk about their chemistry together. And she's just gonna ask them like, have you ever even seen a future with me, or was I just there to fill that void when you, or was I just there to feel that? I'm sorry, I was looking up here. I don't know why this looks like that. Give me 1 second. Okay, I figured out why my little notifications are looking like that. But as you can see, when he asked him about his feelings, like what's going on, like, have you ever even thought about how everything that we have went through in our life has made me feel? Like how the lack of commitment, the lack of the acknowledgement of how much I have invested into you for me to get nothing in return back from you. And he really said he hasn't even thought about that. To be honest, he's never even considered how I felt. And she was like, I have literally loved you since we were teenagers. Like you literally were my first love, and you didn't even have the common sense or the care to sit and think about what I went through or what I felt towards you. And she was like, that really hurts my feelings. And she was like, when I met this man, and she was like, it was just a breath of fresh air. And she was like, it feels good. Oh, he got up. Oh, he got up. I don't think that's what he wanted to hear, y'all. Oh, I don't think that's what he wanted to hear. And at the end of the day, I feel like Winnie doesn't want him to be mad. So she's just gonna like go after him. And I don't think she's gonna kiss him, but she's just gonna like stop him. Like, let's see. She's gonna like go after him and grab his hand and just be like, Adonis, wait. He's upset. I feel like that made him upset. And she's just going to grab his hand and she's just going to be like, Adonis, like, I'm not saying it like that. I'm not saying I don't want us to be friends anymore, or I don't love you. And she was like, I will always have some type of love for you. I just don't feel like I'm willing to sacrifice my happiness for the hope that you will love me one day. I just don't. And she was like, and you showing up to my house shows the lack of thought that you have for me. She was like, you didn't come to my house off of me being upset and you wanting to know why. Or you didn't come off of just the simple fact of realizing that you loved me and you wanted every part of me and you wanted me to be in every part of you. You came because you were worried that I wasn't going to be available to you anymore. You saw me going on a date with another man and was worried about all of my emotional investment was going to be taken away from you, and I wasn't going to be available to you anymore. That's the only reason that you're here right now, standing in my apartment. That is the only reason you're here. When the next door neighbor rang the doorbell earlier, that's the only reason that you got upset, is because you feel like any other man in my life is going to take away from you. It's selfish. And I feel like he has never really had that reality check before. If he takes out one more y'all, it's something wrong with her plate. Not her plate. Her sink in the kitchen to where she can't wash dishes. So we're just gonna have to be ghetto right now and go wash these dishes in the bathroom real quick. But we're gonna let him just take a break for a minute and just do his own thing. Because he's about to go right back in the kitchen and get something else. He's eating up all my freaking groceries. And no, Winnie got it like that. And I don't understand. Well, we only work 2 hours, so that is how she only got a couple of dollars. But she does need to make another video. Can you clean this up? No, you can't, so we're just gonna delete it. What about this? Clean this up. What's going on with you, Winnie? What's your buffs? She's alcoholic. She's tipsy. She needs to go to bed. I do want her to try painting. We did buy this easel. Oh, she needs a drone. She is very confident. Why not? Let's try a new skill. Winnie really doesn't have any skills. And I feel like she really needs to work on that. And then, oh, and y'all remember in the last episode, Kane did ask her to come visit. So I think that she's going to hit him up today and be like, yeah, we will fly out to come see you this weekend. She's done living her life on everybody else's terms. She wants to be happy. She deserves to be happy. And she's done chasing Adonis. At this point, they're friends and strictly friends. And before he leaves, she is most definitely going to tell him that they are going to just be friends. The toxic in me does want to woohoo with him one more time. But, man, forget that. She ain't giving up that look no more until Kane put that thing on her and show her how it's really done. Because as y'all can see, that sexpertise skill was low. And Kane gonna teach her. Kane is gonna be her Christian Grey. So we ain't even worried about that. For all of my book talk girlies out there, Kane is going to be her. Frick, I can't even get it out. Wait. What is his name? Wait, let me pause. I can't think straight. Wait. Okay, y'all. Okay. I got it. I'm reading so many books at one time right now. So, and all their names start with R's. So, for all my book talk girlies, Kane is going to be her Ryorson and her Rysan. However y'all pronounce them, that's on y'all. But Kane is going to be her Ryorson and her Ryshan from Akatar and Fourth Ring and Iron Flame. Okay, so she just made a pay-in and we're gonna list it on Etsy and see what happens for her. But yeah, I just probably sounded like such a nerd. But she needs to go ahead and take a shower. We're gonna shave her arm hair and have her use the bathroom and go ahead and finish her night out. If y'all haven't read those books, y'all need to read them. According Thorns and Roses series and Iron Flame and Fourth Wing is the first one and Iron Flame is the second one. And Akatar is the whole freaking series with 5 books in it. If y'all like to read and y'all are a book nerd like me, y'all should really check it out. It's really worth it. Right now, I'm currently reading the Throne of Glass series, and I'm on book 3 of the Assassin's Blade right now. And I have read the first book of Crescent City, but right now, A Court of Thorns and Roses is still number 1 to me. Okay, girl, come on so we can go to bed. They might go out for breakfast tomorrow. Do y'all think they should go out for breakfast? No, they might go out for lunch. What is he doing? He is about to make me so mad. He has not went to sleep since he's been here. He's ate up all of my salad. And he keeps leaving these freaking energy drinks around. Alright, Winnie just woke up and Devereaux is calling her. And he's... Why are you calling me? Asking if you should get in... If you should become... That's your choice, Devereaux. Alright. Winnie is just waking up for the day. It's 8:38 in the morning. And she honestly needs to go to the gym, but she's not feeling too well. She has a lot of stuff going on in her inventory. She does not need to take her iron. Uh-oh. She is feeling... She has a headache, though. So she's going to take some Tylenol. And we do need to clean up all these glasses in her inventory. And she also as well needs to... she doesn't have a cellar. She does have that wine that her and Kane made when they were in Tartosa. But that's something to tackle another day. She could invite Adonis to the gym. We could do that just to be copacetic with our guests. We could cook him breakfast. I might make him a protein shake. That would be nice. It's the least that we could do. One thing that she does need to do... Oh, it's raining outside. Is to not be walking around the house in her panties like that. That's what she doesn't need to do. Where is he at? Y'all, he legit hasn't been asleep since he's been here, if he even is still here. Oh, he's gone, y'all. I don't know. It say he's supposed to be here, but he's not. Maybe he's at work. Well, no, he can't be at work. He's on vacation. I don't know. Well, let's enjoy the house while he's not here. That's a must. But, first, let's clean up his freaking mess that he left. Maybe he went out to run errands or something. I guess we'll make us a protein shake. Since it is raining. But let's, call and talk to Kane for a little while. They do have a slight hour time difference, so it's going on 9 o'clock there, so he should be up. It's a weekday, and you know our man is productive. He does have a job and he does make money, so I mean he should be up, and he does like to hit the gym, so for real. I'm glad Adonis wasn't here though when she walked out. Let's see how much she made. $5.94, y'all. I know y'all like, girl, that's nothing. Oh my God, Mom, what do you want? No, we don't want to talk to her. If this is y'all first episode of Winnie's World, her and her mom have a really big love-hate relationship. Basically, her mom is the type of mom that wants to see her fail. Her mom wants her to fail to move back home to Windenburg so she can move back into the family's estate and be a part of the iconic politician family. Her dad is a senator, and you know her mom is the senator's wife. She is the one that does his campaign. Her dad is a philanthropist, so she plans all of his charity events and everything like that. So her mom is really big on being the ideal picture perfect family. And the episode where they went back home, the paparazzi was very heavy and very honed in on them because they are a little town, and it is a very, they know everything what's going on. So Winnie's mom is very big on, we want you home, we want you here. Their house is humongous. When I say humongous. And Winnie's mom, Winifred, is the type of person that's like, my man, my man, my man. She's the type of person that went to masseuse school and took a class to be a massage therapist just to know how to massage her husband. Winslow. This is Winnie's dad, if y'all don't know. He is a senator. Devereaux and Janice is Gemma's parents. And Aja is just solo dolo. You will not see Aja's parents because she does not talk to them. Winnie doesn't mention them. So that's something that we do not bring up and we do not talk about, period, ever. Let's change this puppy pad because it's dirty in here. She has a headache. She's alcoholic. She feels terrible. We took some medicine. Did we not? I could have sworn we woke up and took some Tylenol. We did. At this point, Winnie might have to go to rehab. But I don't know. Let's make you a protein shake. And then let's do some yoga. Let's do peach. Because we gotta get you in a better mood. Winnie is a very healthy person, but she has very bad habits, and she doesn't see them as bad habits. Okay, let's put it like this. If you've seen the TV show Greenleaf, imagine her parents as Greenleaf. Like, at the end of the day, they're going to get it done, and her mother is going to get it done by any means necessary. And that means whatever she has to do will be done. If it has to be a little undermining, a little catch you in the Walmart next to the loaves of bread, and she gonna push her cart in front of yours and look you in your eye and let you know that you have 3 days to recant your vote. She gonna do it. But let's go over here and do we can make a lifestyle review. Do I need to do that for work? No, we need to cross promote at a venue. Well, let's just remember that we can do that next time that we need to do it. I hope that painting sells really good on Etsy. Look at my girl. It's pouring down raining. She deserves to be at peace. I can't wait until she goes sees Kane. I'm sorry, y'all. But the animal breeders in Brindleton Bay just let Winnie know that they had some new animals in that were ready to be rehomed. So she's thinking about taking a trip to Brindleton Bay, probably a road trip out there to see what kind of animals that they have. I know that they said that they had some Frenchies in and they had some new cats as well. She's thinking that B needs somebody else to play with because B is constantly barking and it's really needy. And it's not a bad thing, but I feel like B just needs somebody that is on the same energy level as him. Because as you can see, where is he at? He's just barking and it's raining outside. We can't go outside. It's legit pouring down. I don't even know where B's at. Oh, right there. Playing with his ball. She really could start doing yoga classes. I did want to go to the next to the sushi spot downtown. There's this little cute little like chill spot It's like they have a bar there, they have a coffee shop, they have a bookstore, a little hookah lounge, and then right above the coffee shop they have like a little yoga studio. So I was thinking it's really low key, and it's really not somewhere that Winnie would think about going, but it caught her eye the other day when she was walking B. So I was really thinking about going over there, and since she's become so good at yoga, I don't know, I might let her host a class or two and see how it's going. Put that in your inventory. Girl, clean up after yourself. She might need to go back to the doctor, because that headache, what the? Oh, she's always pissed off. Because this really isn't working, and I don't think it's time for her for another checkup yet, though. She just went to the OBGYN. Let me see, because it might be she's not doing good health-wise. She's really not. I don't know. I feel like that phone conversation really triggered Adonis, because... Oh, yeah. Well, she's going to go to the doctor for her well visit, because that medicine really isn't working anymore. While she's there, we can just talk for a minute. She said that everything's fine. I don't know if he was at work or what, but maybe he went to work out or something. Where is he at? I feel like he just needed a breather. I feel like that conversation really triggered him, and he didn't know how to feel about it. He's used to Winnie always being at his disposal, and him knowing that she's not going to be there for him anymore made him feel some type of way. But at the end of the day, he'll be all right. She's going to fill B's bowl real quick and use the bathroom. And I feel like this will be the perfect time for her to come in here and record a vlog. And I'm just gonna... We're gonna title this one. This is gonna be like Epiphany. Like... Oh, beauty tips, toys, gadgets. No. We could do a pumped up vlog. And not just because she's energized, but I feel like she's just pumped up at life. She's pumped up because she has realized her self-worth, that she is standing on business, and she's just moving forward in life. Like her channel's doing good. She's getting views. Her checks are finally starting to roll in. Y'all, this is about to make me so mad. We're about to cheat this. Like, legit, we're about to cheat this. Y'all know after she makes this video and posts it, y'all, we're cheating that, and she's going to be a notable newcomer. Because if y'all go on the last episode and see, she was almost at her first star. So, I don't know if it was that job that restarted it or what, but we're not even about to do this BS. Period. Because in the last episode, she got noticed for the Starlight Accolade, and I said that we weren't going to do it because she hadn't quite hit her first star yet. So we're not even about to do that. I will quit that job if it's messing with her star. Because no. Yeah, girl. Hurry up and finish recording that, because we're about to cheat it. We've been struggling for too long and watching you record these videos for you not to be getting the satisfaction of everything. We're going to name this new hobby and upcoming trip. Okay, and we could say recently dived into painting and okay, recently dived into painting, and here I come. New Orleans. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at our video inventory and let's edit it. And let's go ahead, view video inventory. Now let's add transitions and then we're gonna upload it, baby. And she kind of feels bad though, y'all. She has always loved Adonis. And it's just kind of like bittersweet that, B, is you okay? Do you need a bath? I'm gonna give you a bath, baby, when I get done with this video. She has always loved Adonis, and it's kind of bittersweet that she has to let him go so urgently. It's kind of weird that this man has not went to sleep since he's been here. Do I need to tell him to take a nap? I feel like he's scared to get in the bed and sleep with her. I would be scared to get in the bed and sleep with me too. Come on, Winnie, hurry up and do this so we can go to bed. They're supposed to go out for dinner tonight, but it's just so tense and awkward in the air right now. Oh, she still gotta add transitions. Oh, it sounds like he just got the tub. Oh my God. Look at that body. Look at them tats. Oh my God. Where he going? Oh, he's amazing. Y'all, he's a good man. He's a good man. He's just not a faithful man. Oh, when did you get that outfit? I ain't never seen you in the Dior. With the glasses, Adonis. Not me following him like a creep. Okay, let me stop. Is he coming to talk to her? No. I'm being a creep like when she was like she was at the restaurant. She's almost done with her video and then she's gonna upload it. Oh my God. It said the video is now worse than before. This is so off topic, but her mood is really, really bad. But this is so off topic. But I watch a lot of Sims videos. And, oh man, we sucked. And all of the videos are very... Bruh. I'm about to go snap on him because I'm so sick of him popping up at my door. It's getting very irritating at this point. But while she's uploading this video, I watch a lot of Sims videos. And at this point, they're so aesthetically pleasing. They're, my voice has to sound like this. And everything's so gray and tan. And everything, oh my gosh. It's so rich girl aesthetic. And I just don't like playing like that. And like my favorite YouTubers are D Sims, Coco Games, LOL Kalia. I fuck with Buns. I love Ashley Plays and stuff like that. Like I just love simmers like that. Let's who's somebody else that I could think of? Oh, Ocean Sims. I keep forgetting. Not him in the bathroom while I'm peeing. Oh, he trying. Oh, and it's the fact that she don't even care that she peeing in front of this man. I want to cheat her energy so bad, but I just don't want to be like that. I genuinely love playing The Sims, and I do it for fun, and I enjoy it. And I hope that everybody that watches my videos enjoy it as well. Oh, she's so tired, but she needs some fun. I want them to have a movie night. I do. I want them to have a movie night. But I think he's here for one more day. Yeah, he's here for one more day. She uploaded her video. Y'all, she's just been tired. She really has. The only way he gonna go to sleep... Oh, I can assign the left side of the bed to him. And she can come sleep over here. Yeah, we'll do it like that and she can come to sleep. Hopefully he'll go to sleep. I feel like this was a very emotionally packed episode. I feel like Winnie had a big weight that was lifted off of her shoulders with letting Adonis go. She always thought Adonis was going to be the man that she married, that she was going to spend the rest of her life with. We were supposed to give B a bath, but we'll do that next episode. But she always felt like Adonis was going to be the man that she was going to marry. And it turns out that he was not. Unfortunately, it's on auto lights. Why is they not cutting off? Because everybody's asleep. Why is he sitting in there? I don't know. He's been a creep. But she always thought Adonis was going to be the man that she was going to marry, have her kids with, and stuff like that. And it's just coming to realization that he is in fact not that man, and she might have to pursue that with somebody else. And I feel like that was something that was really hard for her to get through her head, that Adonis was not going to be that. And I feel like this was just really big for Winnie. I felt like this was a milestone in her life and something that she really had to overcome. I feel like that's why she was she really didn't sleep with a lot of people. She just, not even the next door neighbor, you know, that like they had that altercation where like he went down on her. But like a lot of her sexual encounters was just bad because she just had this mind frame of what she thought it was supposed to be. But I do see her. Oh, before we go, we are going to give our girl some success in her life, because this is some BS. Winnie has been working hard. Yes, Winnie has become a 1-star celebrity. She is a notable newcomer. And if you think I'm cheating, go to the last episode and look to see where Winnie's celebrity level is at. Okay. One more video and she would have been there. Okay. Yes, so we're going to go ahead and spend her fame points. And we're going to spend it on corporate partnership. She's going, hold up, upload videos, more fame, and we'll become a client. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, we'll do that. No, we don't need to talk to nobody. We don't need to do that. So yes, we're gonna do that. So that's that. So her YouTube videos have been a hit. So we're going to continue on that. We're going to see if her paintings sell on Etsy. And we might try out the yoga class. We're just going to keep Winnie doing what she's doing. And a 1-star faint. Like a 1-star is nothing big. She's a notable newcomer. People in San Myshuno just notice her from her YouTube videos. Her Instagram is popping. She needs to take more pictures, more photos, post them more. Next episode, she will be going to the spa to be getting her nails done. She'll be getting her hair done. She'll be going shopping. We're going to buy her a drone so she can vlog all of this, because next episode will be Thursday. That will be Adonis's last day. It's gonna be his last day, and we're not even gonna be spending time with him. That's how over him we are. And we're not going to lie, he will always be our best friend, but we just need a break from him. We need some copacetic distance. So we're going to put that there. We honestly might ask him to just honestly leave early. It's awkward. We'll go out to breakfast together, but after that, he just needs to part his own ways and go back to Windenburg. And we most definitely have to hit up Gemma and Aja and tell them what happened, because this is hashtag wow. Hashtag we need to have a girls trip. Maybe I could see them going to, maybe they can go on a ski trip together. But y'all, I'm rambling. As always, I do appreciate y'all tuning into my video. As I say, or as I have been saying, always give yourself some grace. Live life to the fullest every day. Thank you guys for tuning into my video. Like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry.